ready to go as both sets of officials and substitutes running over to the home and away dugouts, and almost ready to start the final game of final home game of the regular season. And it looks like it's going to be quite a large attendance for the Poppies, which will be nice. As I say, there's some fancy dress people in here. We can see a nun. There's 118 in here as well. And I think that's from Alfreton. I think that's the Alfreton fans in fancy dress, and fair play to them. And Sharp then with a long throw, going to get it into that penalty area. Chris Smith going up. Barrett and Brown left behind. It comes in here, headed on by Johnson, hooked away by Clackstone, only towards Barrett. Barrett heads it down, gets it towards Brown. Brown in the centre circle, plays it out wide towards Stead. Stead will do well to keep this in, chests it down, does well. Gets it back to Barrett. Barrett on that far side, has Stead with him, uses Stead. Stead back to Storer. Storer though, it's a miss slice there, and there's Crawford. Crawford turns in the penalty area. Can he get a shot in? He can't. Lays it off here. Barrett stumbles, and if the ball had come off, there was Stead ready to take a shot, but it's with Chris Smith. Chris Smith going forward, plays a dissect, but Claxton should get there and puts it out, and that's another corner for the Poppies, this time on the opposite side.
Going to be Josh Wild that gets the ball back into play. Connor Johnson with a header away, flicked on by Crawford, but there's nobody there. And the ball ends up with Smith, who clears long up towards Stead, beaten in the air by Smith. And it's Alfreton who are breaking now with number 10. And it's through, and good clearance away by Connor Johnson.
At the moment, it is Alfreton with a chance to try and change that. It's a corner on the far side. In it comes, whipped in swinging towards that back post. Won by the number 9, Lund. And that goes away for a Kettering Town goal kick. Jackson Smith fires the ball. It goes out wide towards Stead. Stead leaps up, gets the header towards Crawford. Crawford wins it. Good ball here to Barrett. Barrett now on the far side. Down by the bar line, gets the ball in here. Goalkeeper tips it and stops it getting towards Brown. Good effort there by the Kettering cross. Good work from George Willis. And Kettering in possession with Chris Smith. He turns, plays it long. Stead fouled by Dom Smith. That should be a booking, and is. Ball out with Johnson. He makes a mistake there, and Storer has to get the ball back. It's going to go out for a throw, and he can't keep it. Oh, he does keep it in. Well won by Storer, and then loses the ball, gives it away. But then Cooper gives the ball away. Kettering can't get this away. Could be difficult. Interception though by Kennedy. Sends away Stead. Stead's away here now. What can happen? Plays the ball through. He goes in. It goes inches wide there. Stead can't believe it. A definite chance on the breakaway. I thought it was going in. It shaved the post as it went by. Best chance of the afternoon went to Kettering, but unfortunately went wide as everybody up here thought it was in. Still 0-0. And it's going to be a free kick to the Poppies. Sharp then with it, comes in, headed out easily, and depends who's going to get there first. Looks like it's going to be an Alfreton player, won by Stead brilliantly. Stead now coming in, puts the ball at the back post there as a header comes in there. Nobody for Kettering in there. Cooper's trying to get the ball, it gets it to Sharp. Sharp plays it out back to Stead. Stead back to Cooper. Cooper right foot, he puts it in here towards Stead. Stead comes inside, can he get a shot away? Goes down, penalty. Yep, Stead's been brought down in the 6-yard box. Referee straight away gives a penalty, and it was Bailey Hobson who sliced him down, and that's Kettering's 7th penalty of the season. I think it was blatant. I'm not sure that you do, Gary, but I think it was an absolute blatant penalty and should be sent off.
No, I have to say I think that was a very soft penalty.
A niggly side, aren't they?
They are a niggly side, and it's probably
they were at their place. They were at the referee all the time. Yep. They were fouls off the ball. Typical Billy Heath side. They're up and at him. Stead steps up here to take it. Sends there 1-0. Goalkeeper went the right way. George Willis got a hand to it, but it was powered in by Stead for his 6th goal of the season. Kettering take the lead just before half time, and I would say deservedly so. I would say that. Nobody else would.
no, Paul, I agree actually. On the balance of play, I think the Poppies do deserve to be 1-0 up.
Storer then gets the ball, plays it towards Stead. 2 minutes of added time. So that was scored on 45 minutes, that goal. And Willis with it. Taking his time. It's his own time he's wasting. So still Willis with it. Still messing about. I'm not sure he knows what day it is, let alone what planet he's on. What is he doing? Well, he still hasn't taken this goal kick. Everybody can't believe it. Referee said to get on with it. The ball's in play. What on earth is wrong with this goalkeeper? Absolute lunatic.
I have never seen anything
like this before. An absolute clown. I think it was Tomaszewski was regarded a clown by Brian Clough. I think George Willis has come into that category. Going to be sharp to take this. And before I get into too much trouble, I can see that Ed Palmer is coming up for the gantry. I'll just get through this corner. Sharp plays the ball in swinger in here. Headed anywhere. Go anywhere. There's a melee. Cleared by Alfreton. And I hand you over to Ed Palmer for this second half. Ed.
Well, thank you, Paul. Hello, Gary. It's been
Ed.
a good first half, hasn't it? You got a pun about Reeves, or are we just...
No, I'll think of one.
Okay. Long throw in it comes. Headed away, and it's... Chance! Oh, it's off the post and away! Well, that's the chance for Alfreton. It was not really dealt with the long throw, and it fell to one of the Alfreton players. I'm not too sure who it was.
Cisse, number 7.
He hit it on the half volley. It beat Jackson Smith. It hit the post, hit Jackson Smith, and went away. That's a big chance for Alfreton. Long throw in it comes again. Headed. It's in. It's a free kick on Jackson Smith. The ball was nodded in. I didn't see whether it was an Alfreton player or it came off a Kettering man, but Jackson Smith couldn't get to the ball. It's a foul throw, is it? Well, there we go. A foul throw. So corner, and it comes right-footed. It's clipped in. Oh, free header. Oh, it's cleared away by Sharp on the line. Headed away by Barrett and down to Crawford. Crawford now just plays it into the channel, and it'll be dealt with by the goalkeeper for Alfreton. Cleared off the line. Free header for Alfreton there. Long throw in it comes. Flicked on over everyone, bounced again and cleared by Johnson. Kettering will be livid the amount of times these long throws are bouncing in the penalty area. They're dealing with them for the moment. Barrett gets ahead on it. Now I'm going to hand you over to John Dunham, who clearly knows everything and has no faults whatsoever. Long kick from Jackson Smith. Sharp will get there, although the referee was in the way a little bit. In comes Brown. Brown still going down the left-hand side, still going Alex Brown. Puts it into Sheriff, who takes a bit of a slip. Turns, shoots, does he? No, he's still got the ball. No, he shoots. Cleared away at the front post, and Brown, will he keep it in play, or does he allow it to go for a throw? No, he keeps it in play. Step over. Ball in, headed away at the front post by the number 2. And then clearance is cleared to Storer, who puts it out to Connor Barrett. Takes a bit of a bobbly touch, but he gets it under control. Goes past his man like he's not there. Ball put in low. Oh, it's Kennedy there. He gets underneath it as the ball jumps up and puts it over the bar. Headed away by Johnson. Kennedy nods it to Barrett. Barrett is caught late. Referee says no. Sheriff keeps it in, and Ty Deacon could get there ahead of the number 5. There's absolutely no one in the middle for Ty Deacon, but he's down by the corner flag. Lays it to Kari Sheriff on the edge of the box. Onto his left foot, his stronger foot. Now lays it to Sharp. Sharp shoots. It's on target, but it's straight at the goalkeeper, and Alex Brown out in loads of space on the left-hand side. Falls to Barrett, and Barrett now looks forward, then goes past. Still going Barrett on the right-hand side. Lays it into Kari Sheriff. Kari Sheriff still has the ball. Barrett was caught low. The referee decides not even to give an advantage from Barrett being absolutely poleaxed on the touchline. Now it's with Brown. It's a heavy touch, although he's still got the ball. Still going. Alex Brown towards the byline. Drags it back. Good goalkeeping, and it stayed in play. So the goalkeeper's going to take this goal kick in the centre circle in Kettering's half. Lobbed in towards that back post. Headed down. Chance for Cisse. Blazes it over the bar and into Morrison's. Goalkeeper hits long. It's not a bad ball. It's headed away by Cooper, and it's going to fall to the edge of the penalty area, and it's with the number 4 put in. It's going to be past the post. He tried to curl it but got no curl on it.
So Kettering are going to be making another substitution. It's the giant Liam Daly who's
it looks like
stripped
Reece
off.
Sharp is going to come off as well. So Kettering batten down the hatches as Kennedy has nicked the ball in a dangerous area, and he says let off to Sheriff. Sheriff takes a touch. Oh, just shoot, Dakari! Just shoot! He tried to bring it back on his right foot, and the defender managed to get there. If he just hit it first time on his left. Throw-in will be taken by that number 14 to the 16. This has been booked. Kennedy can't get there, although it's sandwiched between the two Alfreton players. Alfreton get the ball away. It's put over to the far side with a lot of space. It's a heavy touch, but no one challenging the number 2, Claxton. Claxton puts the ball in long. It's towards the back post. It's over Johnson, although the ball is bounced kindly, and good work from Connor Barrett, and Johnson gets the ball away via a deflection for a Kettering throw-in.
It's going to be a long one, and they've caused a few panic stations in the Kettering defence in the second half with these long throw-ins. Indeed, they did get the ball in the net, which was ruled offside, and it comes now headed out by Daly, though. He's there towards Storr. It's back in by Claxton, and it's hooked away by Smith. Anywhere, goalkeeper's in the centre circle. He gets the ball, takes a touch. Kettering all in their penalty area. It loops back in again. Jackson Smith comes out, misses it, palms it though towards Barrett. Barrett goes wide. He'll just hook this anywhere, which he doesn't. It comes off the Alfreton number 12, Reeves, and that will be a throw-in to calm Kettering's nerves.
Just got to see out the last 20 seconds now.
Referee looks again at his watch. It's 20 seconds we make to go of this, I won't say pulsating game, but it's so important for the Poppies to get a victory here. It stops an incredible run by Alfreton, whose season playoff-wise should be finished if it stays there. Looks again at his watch. Comes in from the goalkeeper. It's flicked on. Good work there by Daly. And there goes the whistle! Alfreton Town win this enormous game 1-0. The playoff dreams are still alive. It wasn't a classic, it didn't need to be, but Kettering hold on in what has been a pulsating game in many respects, and they win 1-0 courtesy of a penalty by Callum Stead first half, and the Alfreton players down on their backs have had an amazing season for them. They're without their top scorer Matt Reed, that must have put things in disarray, but Kettering have held on. They've played well, they've had the hardest running of any team so far, and they result in a 1-0 Will Gary Foreman.
Yeah, and I think on balance the player deserved 1-0 victory here for the Poppies. As you say, Paul, not a classic, but a very gritty performance. Players putting their bodies on the line on a difficult surface, putting in the challenges and the physical level of toughness that's needed against a rather niggly Alfreton side. So the Poppies have won 1-0. Boston are still playing. They are currently 1-0 ahead, but that game was delayed, so we've got a few more minutes yet to go in that particular game. But it will be going on to the final game of the season. The Poppies head to Curzon Ashton on Saturday. Paul and Ed will take care of the business for you on Poppies Radio. 996 was the attendance here today. Thank you very much for everybody that's come here this season to support the mighty Poppies, and let's hope we've got another tale to tell after the final game of the regular season next Saturday.